Alright, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We're back again with another YouTube video, and today we're going to be doing a part 3 and hopefully a final part to a situation I've covered over the last couple days. Now, if you guys are unfamiliar on the situation and this is your first video talking about this subject, I will give you a brief summary of everything that's happened so far. It's not a lot, but it is a little bit confusing. This drama involves two YouTubers, one being Matt Simon and the other one being Mike Clum. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys already know who Mike Clum is. He made the really well done Boogie 2988 documentary that released, I believe, only like 5 months ago. And Matt Simon, who you guys probably don't know, but he is one of the OGs when it came to exposing EDP. He's probably done the most IRL damage to EDP, to be perfectly honest. So what basically happened was Matt Simon reached out to Mike Clum saying, you know what, I've exposed EDP. I've had a bit of hand in his story. I would like to tell you this information or at least talk to you. And Mike pretty much responded back by saying, let's get this interview set up. Let's do an interview. I would love to interview you. Let's get it going for this documentary. And Matt pretty much came out on a live stream saying that he was stood up, how he doesn't like Mike Clum, how he blocked him. He hates him, basically. Now, when I responded to this originally, I did kind of go in on Matt. I'm not going to lie, because I kind of don't like the guy. I'll be very, very open with you guys. I really don't like the guy. However, after he shared the screenshots, it is pretty bad. I'll be straight up. It is not a good look for Mike. It looked pretty bad. It looked like he was sticking him up, basically, from what I saw from the text messages between the two. Now, Mike did actually respond to my latest video, so we are going to go over that response because it's only good to show each side of every story. So this is how Mike responded to my video. Hey guys, Matt and I had discussed potentially filming in Texas around some free time before or after the full schedule of interviews I already had lined up on April 9th in Texas. Since I already had a full schedule planned going city to city throughout Texas, I told him we would have to play it ear by ear and be flexible that day based on how things finished with the other interviews I was already doing, hence why he did not agree to a specific time. I was doing this trip alone and without my crew, so I had a ton of things I juggle, so wasn't texting during my shoot. Once my shoot wrapped on the night of the 9th, I texted and called Matt, but he did not reply. I assumed he blocked me, as I remain blocked to this day. I could have done it that night or the next day on the 10th, as I was still in town. Matt, I'm still down to do this interview and feel your involvement would be helpful to tell the full story. I apologize if I wasn't clear on how flexible I needed the day to be and how potentially late we would need to be filming. If you want to arrange an interview where we can pick a specific scheduled day and time, please email me at his email or unblock me so we can set something up. So that was his response. Something I didn't really know. I didn't know his day was already extremely booked. I feel like that information is obviously important. I feel like if that was the case, he should have let him very much know that, say, hey, my day is going to be packed today. It's going to be kind of brutal. If I don't text you back, it's because of that. Because we are dealing with a situation that is life-changing. Being a part of this documentary could be very beneficial to a lot of these guys who exposed EDP early on, because obviously this is probably going to get millions of views. So I can understand Matt's frustration. However, it does seem like Mike is willing to do an interview again. It seems like Mike is actually very apologetic about this entire situation. He doesn't seem like he's a bad dude. However, definitely this kind of stuff needs to be talked about more. It feels like both Matt and Mike seemed like they weren't on the same page when it came to stuff like this. It feels like there was a little bit of a communication issue. Now, is Matt right to being upset about it? Absolutely. However, I feel like we do need to tell the full story in this case because Mike Clum, as you guys know, is a busy man. However, he should have made it very clear about his status that day and how he was unable to maybe get into the interview until late at night, because as you guys know, when he interviewed Kayla, who was EDP's victim, they end up doing it at like 2 a.m. in some sort of like random fucking gymnasium, right? So obviously he is a little bit busy for his own good sometimes, and I feel like Matt just wasn't wanting to deal with that, which is fine on Matt's part. That is 100% in his own right. That's all I really want to talk about. Let me know your comments in the comments down below. Do you guys think this was just a massive misunderstanding? Or do you think Mike Clum needs to just maybe communicate a little bit better with Matt Simon, especially when it comes to a life-changing moment like this? But anyways, that's all I really want to talk about. If you guys like this video, leave a like, subscribe, and as always, guys, I'll see you in the next one.
Counting sheep, but there's one I always miss.